Hej, så tror jeg er der. Mm, live, hvad står der? Mm, retningen er låst. Roter enheden tilbage. Sådan der. Okay. Velkommen til live chat. Husk at beskytte dit privatliv. Okay. Ja, nu prøver vi lige det. Og så på TikTok også. Skal vi lige ind og gå live? Send live nu. Okay, så prøver vi lige det samme, som Kimi gør her. Ja. Jeg ved ikke, om der er nogen derude nu, men jeg har ikke anmeldt det her, eller meldt, at vi kom live i dag, fordi jeg vidste ikke, om jeg kom live. Så nu skal jeg sådan lige vende mig til at kigge til begge kameraer, nu må vi se, hvor godt det går. Og jeg aner faktisk ikke, om det er den rigtige måde at optage det på live, når telefonen vender sådan der. Det har jeg ikke lige spurgt Kimi om endnu. Så den her, jeg tænker, vi gør den dansk. Lige i første omgang i hvert fald. Medmindre der kommer nogen, der taler engelsk på. Så til jer, der ser den her live, mens jeg er her, så kan I jo skrive til mig. Nu går jeg lige ind der, sådan der. Nu tror jeg, den er der på TikTok også. Ja. Så jeg er både på YouTube, og jeg er på TikTok. Så nu prøver vi. Nu prøver vi det. Og der er også lige en, der gik der. Så det er nok, fordi jeg taler dansk, så. Okay, men så jeg starter med dansk. Jeg starter med at fortælle, at i går, der havde Kimi og jeg, Kimi og jeg en live session, hvor vi snakkede om manifestering, og hvor vi talte om, hvordan og hvorledes det er nemmere for dig at manifestere noget, du ønsker dig, og hvad der kan hindre dig i at få det, du ønsker dig. Og der er jo selvfølgelig en masse ting, der kan hindre en i at få det. Så derfor starter jeg lige med at sige det her på dansk, og så bagefter siger det på engelsk. I'm starting to say this in Danish, and then I'll say it in English as well. So yesterday, Kimi and we had a live session on TikTok and YouTube, and she and we talked about manifestations and how difficult it is for some people, or for us all at some point, to manifest what we really want, what we really wish to get. So I had a few techniques, and I have a lot of experience working with my clients on how to create situations and how to be better at manifestation, and how to make it possible for you not to stand in your own way. So to sum up, Kimi and we were talking about going live today as well, but we didn't know exactly how and why and when and so on. So that's me talking to you today a bit about manifestation. And if you were there yesterday, you know the story I told you, but I will just sum up the story that I told you. So yesterday, I talked about one of my clients. One of my clients, she is an elderly lady, and she's living in her own vacation house, and she's very loving this house. It's nearby the beach, and but she's struggling with money, and it's kind of a difficult situation for her to be in. And she asked me, Sheila, help me get a job. And she already has a job, but she disliked this job. She doesn't love this job. And then she said to me, you have to help me get a job. And we have worked on this, and I have tried for different kind of angles and energy wise. And I'm going to heal this situation. I'm going to heal this situation. I have to give you this task. You have to do this and this and this to get there. And we tried every angle to go into this position to get her a new job. And after a long time working with her together, I just said, okay, that's obvious not working. So I'm going in the back door. So I said to her, okay, we need to establish something. You want a job, not because you really want a job, but because you need a job. You need a job because you need money to pay whatever you want to pay and need to pay to stay in that vacation house that you have and you love so much. Okay, but what if we said you are not able to, let's see what the vacation house really is worth. And we got a real estate thingy person out to say how much value the vacation house has. And actually, it has raised a lot, this house, in value. So actually, she said, okay, if I sell the house now, I can be rich. But I don't want to sell the house now. I want to stay in this house now. Okay, I said, but now you don't have to be scared anymore because you always think I will never have enough money. No, because now you have to say, okay, if I sell the house, I can live in a apartment or something like that, and I will have money, and I can support myself with the money, and it's no problem anymore. But I don't want to sell the house. So I said, okay, now you know, if you want to, you have enough money. If you want to, you can do this. And she said, yes, okay. So let's try this. Let's go to the bank and ask them to create a new loan for you. Maybe it can be a little bit more money so that you have every month to pay. So you stay in the house, but you can, because the value of the house is higher now, you can get a new loan, and the new loan can get you to stay in the house and have more money and actually not have to work that much. And she said, okay, I will try that. And the bank actually was very positive, optimistic, and they said, okay, we want to share with you the opportunity for you to stay in your house and you can have this loan, or blah, blah, blah. And then it happened because then I said, because I know she's a very good person to manifest. And that's why it has been so difficult for me to help her get a job, because she said to me, Sheila, help me get a job. And I said, yes, I will help you get a job. But then she said inside herself, she said, but I don't want a job. I don't want a job. I just want to have freedom and take morning bath in the ocean every morning, and I want to walk my dog, and I want to have a flexible life. Yes, and uh, then I said to her, okay, I know, because you are a very great manifester person. So because you don't want this job, but you said to me, I have to help you get the job. I cannot help you get the job because you look like a guinea pig or something. You just out. So okay, so we need to establish a new energy, because I said to her, you have proved to me that you are a good manifester. If you listen yesterday, I was talking about what my client did. I said to her, I have a task for you. In 3 days, you have to manifest 1,000 Danish kroner. In 3 days, you have to manifest 1,000 Danish kroner. And because of that, you have to do this. It's very important for you to focus on not how to do it, but just to receive the 1,000 kroner. Okay, she said, are you sure it will work? I'm sure it will work. If you don't You don't have to decide, or it's not your problem to figure out how the money is coming. You just have to be receiving the money. You just have to be open to receive it and set your mindset on, I want 1,000 kroner in the next 3 days. Okay. And she did that. And if you were here yesterday, I talked about in 3 days, she manifested not only she got a present from her mom for 1,000 kroner, she won the lottery 1,000 kroner, and she went for a walk with her dog. And instead of walking the usual way as she used to, she decided, no, today I'm going the other way. And then she found 1,000 kroner on the road. So not only did she get the present, the lottery, and the cash, she decided to, okay, I'm a good receiver when I want to receive. Yes, exactly. So then I got into the back door. I said to her, okay, now you know you're not in need for having a job. You can sell the house and you can live very kindly, very good, without staying in the house. Yeah, but I want to stay in the house. Okay. So you still want a job? Yeah, I still want a job, but I'm not panicking anymore. Exactly. You're not panicking anymore. You're not panicking anymore. So what to do? I said, you have to receive a new job. What do you wish for? What is the job of your dreams? Oh, I want to be creative. I want to have something where I can coordinate. She's a very good coordination person. She's like octopus. She can do anything. Yes, she's very good at that. And that's her dream, to have a job that's where she's an octopus. um, and then actually she got the opportunity to come to an interview with a job nearby where she lived. And I was just, yes, this is the job. And I said, focus. Focus not on all the negative thought that what can go wrong. Focus on how you look when you have the job. How you look when you are in the job. How it feels when you are in the job. It's very important. So how does it feel when you are in the job? How does it feel when you are here and working all the day and you're just enjoying yourself? And she said, it actually feels very nice. Yes, good. So don't have panic thoughts or negative thoughts. Don't focus on them. Focus on the good thing. I know it's difficult. We are all there. Sometimes we think of all the negative. We think of all what can go wrong. We think of, I'm not that good at manifesting. I cannot do this. La 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 la. So, and we focused. And yesterday, she got the job. So finally, we have one of our goals. Thank you for the heart. Finally, we have all the goals. We have the energy that tells us, okay, she now knows she can manifest. She's a very good manifestator. And she now knows if she really wants to achieve something, she can do it. So the next goal is to have a better economic in her everyday living. And we can go there as well. So that was just a story I wanted to share with you today, to manifestations energy. So I started out Danish, but I have talked English a lot because I can see a lot of you are from foreign countries. So hopefully you understand English. I promise I will go live in Danish some other day. But I wanted to share with you, okay, so manifestation energy, you have to have a higher level of energy. You have to dance or listen to music, or you can have spiritual music like tools that can make very nice like when you, I don't know what it sounds in klangskål in Danish. I don't know. Maybe you can write what is in English, but klangskål. And you can also focus on positive thoughts. I know it's a struggle because we have a lot of panic thoughts and we are struggling with difficult things in our lives, and we just think, how can that ever be good? How can that ever get a solution? So, to sum up from yesterday with Kimi, I wanted to share with you today. Okay, have happy thoughts. Know what you really want to invest your energy in. Know what you want to manifest. Focus on what do we want instead of, oh, I'm afraid that my partner and I are not going to have a good relationship and it's all going wrong. But what if, what if you're, I get a lot of throat itchy things right now. So that's the trouble, because some of you don't talk to your partners out there, because I get to, so some of you don't talk to your partners or have difficulty with partners right now, because I get this itchy one in my throat. So you have a problem with your love life. I'm sure of that. So let's talk about that. We just talked about manifesting the right job, being a good manifestation. So what about love? What about manifesting love? I would go through this theme with Kimi as well, because I think it's a very important theme. And I think a lot of more people can have a very good energy about it if we are spreading the message out there in the world. Okay, so you have a trouble communicating with your partner, and you don't know, is my partner the right person? Okay, so let's see how to figure out if your partner is the right person. You can look at your numerology energy, and you can look on your astrology energy, and you can look at your frequency energy. There's a lot of energies you can look at from different kind of angles. So Kimi and I are often talking about numerology and astrology. Today I'm talking about energy. Energy is a frequency that higher your level if you have more powerful thoughts about yourself, and that you remember to love yourself. And a very low frequency if you don't, if you dislike yourself every day and every time you look in your mirror. It's not good for you. It's not good for your health. So you have to see yourself as a wonderful person, even with just a person. You can be man, woman, or hen, or whatever. You have to see yourself as a wonderful person. You have to see yourself as that you really love yourself. And I say have to, because it's important for you to look at yourself with kind eyes. Be kind to yourself. Be kind. You, a lot of you are very kind persons, are very kind people out there. I know you are very kind because you are spiritual interested people. So a lot of you are very kind persons. So be kind. How to be kind? Yeah, listen to others. Listen and learn. And if someone is struggling, maybe they're struggling less than you, but maybe some days more than you. It's important that you listen to them. So the right relationship for your partner and you, the right relationship is, maybe we agree on this. The right relationships are harmonic relationships with a lot of accepting and respecting from both sides. And it's important to communicate with each other. It's important to stay communications very strong in your mindset and in your energy. It's very important that way. So to suggest something that you can check with your partner. It's not to claim that you have to talk to me right now because I need to be clear of are we the right person for each other. That's the wrong way to do it. Yeah, I'm afraid to say so. So the right way to do it is to say, I feel. Actually, I want to share with you something before I do this. On YouTube, there's a channel that calls Jimmy on relationships. I love him actually very much because sometimes he's wearing a wig, a red-haired wig, and he's playing some parts, and it's very visualizing how people act towards each other. So I wanted to comment him. Okay, but always try to communicate while saying, I feel that I have experienced that our communication has been this and this and this. Because of that, I'm struggling because I feel neglected, or I feel that you don't respect me, don't show me respect because we had this situation and I experienced that and that. And I know maybe you didn't mean anything bad with it, but I just have to share what I felt when I was in this position, what I felt when I was sitting there or standing there next to you and you said those things to me. It hurt my heart, and I want us to be more clear about where are we going with this and how to learn from this situation so that we can avoid going there again. So listen, to communicate in a kind-hearted way, and let's say you have a healthy relationship. Let's say that your partner really wants you. Your partner really wants to understand you. Your partner really wants to be meet you halfway every time and wants to listen to what your feelings really are about. Then let's say you just have been in a difficult situation for maybe a long time. You have been struggling. Maybe there's chaos around you. And then it's difficult because when you're panicking up in your head, then your ego can do something that is not that good because it will say, it will say, this is the other person's fault. And maybe it is, but you also need to look inside yourself and say, what part am I playing? And it's not because you have to bang yourself on top of the head every time something's going wrong. It's to take a step back and look at what the situation is right now. What are you exploring? What are you um, defining in yourself? So try to have a communication with this partner from heart to heart, not from ego to ego. So the other day I was talking about when you wish to have a communication with your partner from heart to heart, it's important that you say, I feel, um, and what can you say? I feel, it feels like, um, in Danish it's easier. I can say the Danish three words. Jeg føler, jeg mærker, jeg fornemmer. I don't know the English words right now, so I will look them up, and then next time I have a live, I will say it. Okay. So let's see what you that are maybe watching this live later and you who are with me right now, let's see what trouble you actually are in. Oh, that's not good. Okay. This is the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands is sometimes I have to explain that for you. Some of you are used to pain. Some of you are saying, I know my life is a struggle. I know I'm filled up until here with pain. I know that I'm neglecting myself every day, every time, all the time. I know that. But I choose to stay in this relationship, or I choose to stay in this friendship. I choose to stay listening to what my family are saying negatively about me. So you are choosing the pain instead of choosing, because you're afraid of going out of the pain and watching it from the outside and in and saying, okay, did I really stay in that for so long? But you cannot see that when you are staying in it, because it's too close. So a lot of you have daily pain, feel neglected, feel not respected, feel not accepted, and doesn't feel love. So how to feel love? And maybe some of you have experienced that kind of struggling love before. So you are afraid to go into a love relationship again because it does hurt. If you are with the wrong person, it really, really hurts you. So let's see what the answer to this struggling can be. Let's see it. For you all that are listening and watching this later, what can be the answer for the struggle you are in? Let's see this. One card. Okay. Okay, new beginnings. Yes, well, if you have followed me and Kimmy and May, we are talking about new beginnings. We are talking about, okay, to do this, you have to let go of this and go into this. So May is a movement month, and a movement month is, I'm going to do something totally new. I'm going in the back door, from the behind, and watching my life from another point of view, from another point of situation. And here is the answer for your struggling, your pain. And this is Michael S. And you can do it or you can leave it. But it's just a suggestion. It's just as an advice. Of course, you know best in your life. I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to support you doing the right thing for your soul, not for your ego, not for your fear, but for your soul. Michael is Archangel Michael. He's a war angel. He has a big saw and he's cutting out something that is holding you back, like elastics or something like that. He's cutting them off your back. And he's saying, there's a new fantastic idea on the way to you. Don't let the bumps on the way, on the road, hinder you in the progress you want to do. I know it's not easy to let go of something that you're you have been in a habit to choose to stay in. I know it's not easy to let go of that. Actually, it will be very like you can be scared. A lot of my clients, when they start working with me, when I say, do this and this, and they say, oh, no, I'm saying this to you, Sheila. That will never happen. I can never do this. And then they're going to sleep. And next day they're calling, what did you say you wanted me to do? And I say, okay, do this and this. And then they are doing it. And I said, that was totally out of my comfort zone, but man, I feel good right now. So sometimes we have to go out of a comfort zone, but we're also saying, oh, I'm stronger than I thought. I'm stronger than I believed I was. So, and then he says, clean up in communications problem with others. That what was where we started today. Remember, we started today saying you have communications problems with others. I can feel that because my throat was just. So try to talk from heart to heart, not from ego to ego. If you talk from ego to ego, it will often sound like it's your fault that I did this, or you are not that good to me, so to blame others for their behavior is often a communication from ego to ego, and that's not good. So you have to say, maybe they're wrong. Maybe it's totally true what you're seeing and what you are experiencing, but it's more important to say, I feel and I experience this situation make me feel like this. Maybe it's not your purpose to make me feel like this, but I feel this. So I have to say out loud to you what I feel, what this situation make me feel. And because of that, maybe the partner or the person you are trying to communicate with will say to you, I'm sorry that it makes you feel like this. What can I do to make you feel more secure or safe? It's not because then you have to, now I'm in power, now I can decide, now I can control. No, 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 no. You still have to be in heart-to-heart communication to be heart-to-heart in connection. So the real situation is, when you are talking about what you are feeling, it's not about controlling the other person. It's about letting go of difficult struggling with this person and focusing on how to solve this situation in a team effort, in a together, like that you are saying, can we do this? So some of you are maybe together with the wrong person, and the person won't communicate with you. They maybe say, oh, it's all in your head, you are making this stuff up, and you're fantasizing about I'm being a wrong person, or I'm being the evil person, I'm being selfish or something like that. And then you have the empath person that says, I'm hearing what you're saying, not that you are controlling me or anything, but what can I support with in this relationship so that we can have a harmonic and healthy communication, so that we are trustworthy and we can trust each other with opening up from heart to heart. It's a trust issue, I think. I know it is. It's not what I think. No, I know it is. So, to manifesting a healthy relationship starts with you, because you have to have a healthy relationship with you. And what is a healthy relationship with you? It's a journey, I think, because we learn, as long as we live, we learn. But a healthy relationship is trying to look at yourself with kind eyes, trying to look at yourself with blessings and with open energies, and trying to make space for you to have peace. And that was also what Kimmy and I was talking about yesterday. When you're trying to connect with yourself and others, it's important that you feel, okay, I can connect with others, I can connect with myself by having peace and quietness. Just sitting, just listening, just go into myself, meditating, feeling rest, feeling that I believe that I can be a better person towards myself and others. That's a good start. So try this. Then I want to share with you, there's a Danish person that writes books about writing from the heart, and her name is, I believe she is, yes, Signe Tang, and she writes Danish books. I don't know if the books are in English also, but I need to share this with you because she's a very good author, and I'm going to use her cards here today. I will translate into English because I think she has a good point of how to work. And if you are not that you can also have Louisa L. Hayes cards as well. I can draw a card in a minute, but I want to share with you a suggestion how to work with yourself so that you can love yourself even more. So just a minute. Oh, oh. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think maybe it's not you have to work all 3, but if you like, you can do it. Okay. The first one is inner contact. Inner contact, what I said to you a minute ago. Meditate, be in peace with yourself, trust yourself, and connect with yourself. Okay. And it says the quietness of the roots. Quietness isn't the what do I say it in English? Just let me read it out in Danish first, and I will maybe connect to the English words. Roens rødder. Ro er ikke fravær af larm, men nærvær midt i det hele. Hvad bringer ro i dit indre? Skriv om ritualer, stemninger eller handlinger, der grounder dig. Hvordan kan du give dig selv lidt mere ro i dag? Skriv, jeg finder ro når ... Ro er noget, du må vælge, ikke opnå. Okay. Ro is a Danish word for maybe calmness or quietness. It's like if you have calm feeling inside yourself. So I believe that's the right word in this situation. So the calmness of the roots, to achieve those, it's important that you focus on the calmness in you is not the when noise are not there. The calmness is when you feel that you are closing into yourself in all of the noise you are sitting in. So what will bring you inner peace? Write about rituals, moods, or actions that grounds you. How can you give yourself some more peace inside of you? Oh, peace is the right word, maybe. And write, I find peace when I ... Peace is not something you have to choose. Something. Okay, something. Peace is something you have to choose, not achieve. So you have to choose to have peace, not achieve it. Not don't see it as you can never reach it because it's a goal you can reach. But you have to choose it inside yourself. That's a very nice task you get there. Very nice task. Okay. The next one. Dreams and visions. Yes, manifestations exercises. Okay, let's do this. Dreams without boundaries. Your dreams lives in you because they are a part of you. Imagine that everything is possible. That you have unlimited time, unlimited resources, and unlimited boundaries. What would you create? What would you experience? What would you share? What would you live? Write about a desire inside of you, a passion. Don't use your logic. Use your heart. Begin with, when I'm really trying and when I'm brave and I'm very daring to dream, what would I dream about? The desire knows the way. Choose the way with the desire, your passion inside of your heart. Oh, that's a good task as well, right? Okay, the next one. Okay, this is about also very interesting because yesterday we talked about letting go of the past to achieve some new. to do the manifestation more continually and to be better at manifestation. Okay, so this is about the past and to let something go. Peace in the past. There are things we cannot change, but we can give them peace. Think about relations, situations, and experience that are still inside of you, that are making noise inside of you. What would happen if you let go of the need to make it all make sense? Oh, that's very interesting. And just write openly. Write a letter to the past. You can begin with, I give peace to this situation because ... Peace begins when you let go. Oh, that's very good. That's very nice. Yes, I love this energy. I love this frequency actually, because if you decide to let go of the struggling, it's very important that you also are achieving something very new and good. So that's very nice. I promised you a card from Louise L. Hay. If you don't know Louise L. Hay, she's a manifesting goddess. I love her so much because she was a very powerful, energized woman, and she has a lot of logic, knowing where what our brain is struggling, our heart is opening. So let's see what message she has for us today. Okay. Remember I started with talking about a job. So she wants to maybe say something about the job. The perfect job is looking for me, and we are being brought together now. Oh, that's good. I deserve to have a successful career, and I accept it now. Look what she's saying. That's very nice, this card. That's very nice. Yes, very nice. Love Louise L. Hay. Okay. I know some of you asked me some questions on Instagram, and I promise I will go back and read them again and answer as good as I can. If you have sent me questions before and I have answered them, you should know that the energy is often the same. So I feel that some of you that have asked me, did I get this situation? Do this situation be better for me now? Are you still sure that I will get this visa? That I get into this country? Can I get allowed to stay in this country and so on? I will feel I still have to say yes. So that's the good energy about it. And some of you are asking about relationships, and I will go in and watch and see the message you have wrote to me, and I will answer as good as I can. Thank you for watching today. That was my first real live here on YouTube, and I have been live on TikTok for a couple of times now, but I'm so happy that you have been here. About relationships, yes. Okay, about relationships. Yeah, about relationships, I will continue talking about that with Kimmy when we go live again. So step in and watch. And thank you for listening. Thank you for staying so long with me today. And have a very nice Saturday out there. Love you all. Bye bye. Now I have to close this up. Put. Slut. And I have to close it. How to do it?